think about it for today. Yeah.
All right. We are alive, by the way. Good evening,
Hello.
everyone. How are you? Now I understand why you are from your laptop or your PC, Sally, because you got the full screen. Mine is just like half the middle. But let me tell you something. You told me about the Amazonite, and since I put the Amazonite next to my PC, not the laptop, the PC, I used to have problems all the time. I never, ever again had any problem with it.
No, it really is amazing.
Yes,
I think it goes with the name, Amazonite. Amazing.
it's true. I know.
It- I got told about it by a friend of mine, and I thought, okay, this was before I believed in crystals too much.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, fair enough, I'll give it a go, and it
Also,
worked. So,
which one was the first one you had?
Amazonite was pretty
Also,
much
that
the
was
first
actually the
one.
first one you had.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So that's
I've
quite
had,
fun.
and then I looked into the healing factors afterwards because that had worked for my electronics so well. Well, what else works? Yeah, so yeah.
All right, that's very
But,
interesting. Let me share this live. We were talking about, so today we are going to talk about sapphires, but let people arrive first. Let
yeah,
more people arrive because it's such
yes.
an interesting subject that I imagine people want to know what is it. Just tell me how many.
Especially right now with what's going on around everybody and the uncertainty right now. Sapphires bring certainty, so yes.
That's what we want, that's what we need in life. That's why my topic is more to do with it's more to do with bringing health to your life, like wealth, like being a bit more prosperity and that kind of things, just be a bit more
Well,
the
that
future.
ties in with the sapphires as well. It's the same meanings and subjects. So, all the more we do towards these things for ourselves, the better we'll be.
All
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
The
Yeah,
more we bring it close to ourselves, you mean
yeah.
like
But not just wearing crystals, but the more spiritual stuff we can do for ourselves to uplift and bring our life to a better place, the better
oh
we
yes,
will
for
be.
sure,
Yeah.
especially in this time of the year.
Mm.
Let me just very quick check. Hello, Deborah, darling. How are you? During this time of the year. Let me just. All right. So, Deborah, please share for us, darling. Everyone, share for us. I'm also going to share because sharing is caring. The picture is clear. The sound is all right. We already got plenty of people watching us. There is many comments, but we do. Please, everyone, just say hi. Say how you been. If you did have a good week.
Yes,
I'm
everybody's
excited.
there.
I know I'm excited because Sally today is going to talk about sapphires, and I'm excited to know more about it. It's not something that I work much with or at all with sapphires, so maybe from today you never know. Also, how many did you say that we got sapphires? Roughly, how many did? Hello,
Oh,
Sean.
now, obviously everybody knows the blue sapphire, and it has been traditionally used in engagement rings for many years now. Especially like Princess Diana had the main big sapphire. My first engagement ring had a big sapphire in it, and it's always been connected with the blue sapphire with prosperity and blessings upon marriage. Weirdly,
All right.
everybody thinks diamond engagement ring, but that was done by the diamond industry. That wasn't done by the actual
I
meaning of the
know.
stone. That was just a bit of a great ploy by the diamond industry. There, they thought they did a killing there.
To be
Um,
honest, I thought it was a very expensive stone. To be honest with you.
yes, absolutely. Now, but these days, now people are looking more to the white sapphires instead of a diamond as an engagement ring, because you look at the meaning of the stone, and people have started to look at that more. And white sapphire brings wisdom and strength of spirit, so that's going to be really great for a marriage because it's going to be strength of spirit for the marriage, a unity of the marriage. So it carries an extremely pure energy for clarity of thought and opening the powers of the spirit. So, as a
Okay.
wonderful psychic tool as well, the white sapphire. And then we can also look at the pink sapphire, for instance, and they come in a variety of colours. If you look at my ring here, that's got the dark pink and the white sapphires in it.
Oh my
And
God,
if
that's beautiful.
you look at this ring here, that's got the light pink and dark pink sapphires in it.
So, is it the expensive crystal and expensive jewelry then?
Absolutely not. Now, okay, I actually went on. Okay, I go on the shopping apps, which are the cheaper apps. I'm not going to do a sales ploy for them. I'm sure many people have used them. This one's my particular favourite because it's got butterflies on it, and obviously that's one of my symbols.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's
Oh
got
my
the
God, I love it.
dark pink and the white sapphires. This one, I love the clustering of the ring sometimes,
They're
and
both beautiful.
it's got the
Yeah.
light and the dark pinks. Love them. Both of them were less than £3 each,
Oh wow.
and that included postage.
Really? Well, you need to send me the link, honestly.
Absolutely.
Sorry guys, I'm just sharing these, but carry on talking.
You can get the shopping apps like Joom, for instance, and those type of ones, and on them, yes, it comes from China and whatever, but they're silver rings. They're not gold or anything, but you don't have to spend a fortune on your rings.
Yes. Oh my God, that's incredible, to be honest.
I
I'm
buy
just going
all
to
I
share.
buy all my
Sorry, carry on.
I buy all my crystals through these apps, and I'm so sorry, guys, if you do a crystal business in the UK, but I refuse to spend huge money on my crystals.
Send me the link, please.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes I do see those girls from China selling them really cheap and something like that, but I'm not sure. Should I risk it? Should I not risk it?
Oh no! This is an actual app you put on your smartphone, and and there. I only ever pay through PayPal anyway, but you're covered. And if the thing doesn't arrive, they refund your money and things like that. So
Oh yeah.
they're good as gold. So I don't use them for the clothing because their clothing is made to tiny Chinese lady sizes, and it never fits me because I'm a big lady. So,
Oh yes, that's it. You never know what you buy, and that's it.
but for the jewelry and for the crystals, absolutely amazing, brilliant. Not had any trouble whatsoever, and also buying cards on there. Any oracle or tarot cards or anything like that, so much cheaper.
All right. Send
got
me
it.
the link after.
Yeah.
Talking about jewelry, let me show you what I'm going to put in my website. I bought them because they are so cute, so cute. I'm just going to open a few because when I say my website is the one that the family business. I'm not here to try to sell anything to anyone. I'm just showing you because they are so cute. It's the one from Beautiful by Summer, which is my family business. Look, they are so cute. I don't know if you can see them.
They're beautiful. They're stunning.
I know. I bought an extra pair for myself besides the ones that I bought for the shop, and I got some with stars, and they are really cute. Anyway, sorry, I was just sharing with you because they are so cute. Oh.
Yes, absolutely lovely.
These ones are with stars, and I didn't even supposed to show this now, but that you are mentioning it. Look, this one's got the star and the moon. They are so beautiful. I got them in silver and in gold.
Oh, they're lovely.
I might post them in my Facebook if anyone wants to buy any of them. I will post. It's just I didn't come here to sell.
No. They're beautiful ideas for Christmas, that type of thing. Absolutely lovely.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Especially if we do go into lockdown and you can't get to see your relatives, you could contact people like yourselves and have them posted straight to your loved ones.
That's it.
Makes life so much easier. So much easier. And then
That's what I've been doing with my godsons. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And it works so much easier. If I order a gift for my children because they live a 4-hour drive away, because
Oh wow.
they're grown up, they work in that area, and
Okay.
but if I'm ordering something online for them, I have it posted straight to them because it's just
Oh yes. What's the point of sending to you and then you need to spend more money in postage to send it to
exactly,
someone else? That's what
exactly.
I do. Yeah.
Mm. I think lockdown has taught us to be a bit economic on these things. Um, but yes,
Oh.
so wearing the combination of the white and the pink brings a whole absolutely concentrated level
So do
of spiritual connection because the pink sapphire it has a variety of meanings really, symbolizing good fortune, power through hardships, intense love and compassion, and a subtle elegance. The vibrant colour has become quite popular with engagement rings
which
again.
one?
The pink, the dark pink or light, they do come in the light and dark pink.
Mm.
So,
It's beautiful.
but a lot of people go with the blush and baby pink colour schemes like that for engagement now.
All
Um,
right.
so, um, I'm not engaged, by the way. I just wear it on that finger, I might add. But uh,
You're
but
not crazy.
no. I tried marriage twice. It's just not for me. Um, so,
It's
um,
because you can feel people energy and that's it.
uh, so just because I attract idiots, but
But don't forget, us as empaths, we do tend to attract, yeah,
unfortunately,
different people.
and no, I just banned myself. That's it. No more,
Sorry,
no more.
sorry to interrupt you, Sally. Please,
Yeah,
guys, share and join the conversation. Join us. I want you to ask questions. If anyone wants to know more about sapphires, honestly, it's not my thing, but Sally, I'm sure she knows everything about it, because it's something that she connects with. And
and
it's
thank
and
you,
I
Deborah. Yes, they're beautiful. Yes.
oh, and they are beautiful. Besides that, how many
Yeah.
colors you said? Which colors are the most common? Because they also got the blue one.
Yeah, the dark blue is the most common,
That's the most.
um, and that's the one we recognise as a sapphire.
Is that the Kate? Oh my, Kate Milton. Sorry,
Yeah,
not Kate
so
Milton.
yes, she's got Diana's ring, hasn't she? You see,
Yeah, but it's a sapphire, I believe.
yes,
Of
yes,
blue.
yes.
Yeah,
It was his
I'm pretty
mother's
sure it's
ring.
not the same price as yours. It's
No,
not the £3.
no. Hers is surrounded by extremely expensive diamonds as well, and the sapphire she's got is a very rare one. I believe it was within the royal family before Diana had it even.
Yeah,
Prince Charles was given it by the Queen to use as his engagement ring. It was a
it's
royal
beautiful.
piece of jewellery, yes. So it's a very beautiful stone. That is lovely.
Oh, I
Um,
do.
and obviously diamonds add to the value as well. So it being on a crown raised with all those lovely diamonds around it, absolutely beautiful ring, stunning. And someone wants to join in. I am so sorry. And,
It's alright. I closed my door today. I couldn't bother with
and
my cat.
this is my baby. Well, she's only 8 months old this month. So she's a little
Oh,
baby. Oh, you're my baby, aren't you? Yes, not in the face. So, um, yeah, so really and truly, it's how long is a piece of string as to what you want to spend on things and the rarity and the quality of the stones. But if you're using them on a spiritual level, you can go with something a little cheaper and a lot cheaper, and you can actually still get a good spiritual reaction from the stone. I do believe, you can go. It's like the diamonds have got different colours. They've got yellow diamonds and that side of things. It all adds to a different depth of the stone,
yeah.
um, and the quality and the meanings for you. But I just brought the white and the pink today, sort of as a demonstration to
So
show that if you combine the two, you've got a very powerful psychic energy there. And you could sort of bring in the spiritual connection with the white, and bring in the powers through hardships in your life and intense feelings of love with the pink, and combine them
Yeah.
to
So
promote
what
a
is
more positive way forward in your life.
what is the principal reason that you use it for then?
My main reason I will go, if for instance I'm going to a large event where I'm going to be giving loads and loads of readings through the day, um, uh, and I just want to power through it, because it is hard on our energies, as you can appreciate that. If
Okay.
you're sitting there going reading, by the end your brain's blown. You don't even know where you're sitting, do you, half the time?
Oh
So,
yes.
the grounding becomes more and more difficult. This is a good combination to wear, because it gives you that power of strength to go forward and still keep yourself in your mind. So,
That's very interesting.
yeah, and it also brings love to your table.
I will I will put it in my list. Thanks to
Yeah,
you, I'm going to have a big collection of crystals.
but it brings a lot of loving feeling to your reading as well. The people sat opposite you, it draws and attracts a more loving environment. In general, just a really nice, happy
All
feeling
right.
whilst you're giving readings. So I love to wear it for that. I also will wear amethyst for energy levels when I do lots of readings.
Yeah.
And I'll try and have some citrine around me as well, because that's obviously a great connecting stone. But it also, the combination of citrine and amethyst gives you an absolute boost for the day, like
Oh
coffee.
yeah. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that, honestly. And since I start to use more pink crystals, for example, I never been a person that cried, and I get very emotional very easily. But I think it's since I start to do Reiki and I open my heart chakra, and I became more emotional, and
Oh, yeah.
all the tears from all the years that I never cried, I think they start to come out very easily
Well,
now.
I found that from having done angelic healing um, uh, years ago, yes, that brought an inner healing and inner peace, and the tears are an expelling of all that old emotion, isn't it? Really.
it,
So,
I, I feel it's like a therapy. When I'm doing meditation, when I start to, the tears start to run. I feel
yeah,
that the guides are actually doing a cleansing, a therapy from things that I passed in the, hello.
this is
Oh my,
Muffin.
that's, is it Chanel?
No, this is
Chanel.
Muffin. This is Muffin, my big dog. She's
Oh, it's
decided
Muffin.
to, my
I'm
big
sorry,
dog.
I lost the count.
Yes, this is the big dog. She's decided she's going to join in today. Every reading I've done, Muffin has been involved today.
Oh, he's such
Oh,
a cute.
she
Oh,
is.
and he's so sweet.
A very bad haircut, because I took all her fur off.
It's all right.
Um, but
Anyway, so
talking about love energy, so, and pink crystals and that side of things, um, I decided that I wanted a better energy regarding that side of things around me in general this past few weeks, and so I wanted to incorporate some different aspects all together, and to boost it, almost give it a great big whammy of love out into the world type thing, and what I wanted for myself within my family and loved ones, for them. And so you can
that's
write,
nice.
I want to say, you can write a personal affirmation, almost.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
like
don't,
your own prayer.
yes, prayer, spell, whatever you want to call it. I call it an
Yeah,
affirmation, but it's a personal thing what you write. But what I find is, if you get any pink coloured candle, so I went for one of my favourite scented ones because it obviously then makes the room smell nice whilst it's burning.
Oh, oh,
But
I don't usually use them with the smell.
oh, I love it. It makes. I think sometimes if it's a smell you're drawn to, definitely use it. If it makes you feel loved and warm, use the smell.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a personal thing. And but I got a pink one because pink is love.
Yeah.
And I then got some rose quartz because rose quartz is love. And I embedded the rose quartz in the wax of the candle.
Tell me something about that, because you know what? I never use crystals, and I did the other day. Because I usually use herbs. That's what I
Yeah,
use for protection and a black candle.
the heat energy of the wax melting round the crystal.
But what do you do then? Do you just scrub the
I place the crystal. I get a candle that's in a jar or in a fireproof container, so to speak, can melt down, and I stick the crystals or a crystal in the top of the wax to one side. I then light the candle, and I then what I've written down as my wishes for my loved ones and for myself on the love level, my affirmation or prayer. As I light the candle, I then I have round. I put more pink crystals, black crystals, and white crystals, all for positive energies and getting warding off negative energies all round the
yeah.
candle. So it is protected. So you then don't get everything all over the room, spirit wise, like I think you've described before.
Yes, but since I put those crystals, I didn't felt any. I was very
Exactly,
surprised.
it really does suppress it. So you, any black form of crystal and selenite's a good white one for protect, bringing in positive, taking out and
Yeah.
warding against negative. And then lots of pink crystals that you're drawn to. I think that's again an individual thing. You've got to feel the crystal. If you feel connected, use it. So pink, it's a pink colour that we're aiming for here. And
When
but
you're asking for love, yeah.
yes,
Guys, this is a
so,
spell or a prayer, incantation, whatever you want to call it, that Sally is
yes.
teaching you.
So
So
we place
pick
those
up a note.
crystals in a grid around the candle. So that's quite, so it's all in an even pattern around the candle. The candle's
Yeah.
protected
Do
and
you
a
put
lot.
the paper underneath the candle with your wishes?
No, I read the paper out loud and
All right.
I use my pendulum as well. Now with the pendulum, it's not a yes/no we're asking for. We want a clockwise
Yeah.
circle to go round in for positive energy. So
Yes.
we hold it over the candle and ask for a positive energy circle. It starts going in clockwise circles around the candle, and then as your pendulum is doing that, you say out loud by
Yeah.
reading it off your piece of paper your affirmation. And at the end of the affirmation, I send out the affirmations though to Athena, goddess of love, because she's a
Yeah.
very powerful person.
We want to know about that later on. Or
Yeah,
maybe another day you can tell
another
us a bit
day.
about it.
Yes, but you could use Archangel Cupid, anything, whoever, whatever your beliefs are. Pick the love energy person and put your affirmation out to them, the prayer to them. This is Athena, goddess of love. I am open and ready to receive love, and I would like this, and this to happen for me, for your loved ones. You name them. It's a personal thing as you go through it, having written it all down, what you want for each member of your family, for yourself. And at the end, you say, you can say amen, or so mote it be, or, many thanks, whatever you feel is your energy. And
So
you,
tell me
and then
something.
you thank your pendulum, and your pendulum stops because you have the pendulum going the whole time you are saying
Yeah.
and that's it. You fold the piece of paper up and keep it on in your pocket.
That's very interesting. I will give it a try one of these days. But
you leave the candle burning day and night after, not night time because it's dangerous.
That's why I stopped doing that. You?
But you have to relight it each day.
Oh, you can do that. I was going to say, because sometimes I do it
and say the affirmation every single day, again with your pendulum, every day. Leave it burning all day or all the time you're home with it, only when you're at home. But each time you're home, relight it, redo the affirmation, have it lit. Only when you're attending it.
Yes, that's very important, guys. If you're going to do anything to do with candles,
you keep going with it, and you keep going until the candle is no more.
All right.
And once the candle is completely gone, you can then take the crystal out and keep.
That's the funny thing. I had to scrape the wax from the crystal. I was like, maybe this is not right. I was thinking to myself.
No. When the wax is all gone, you take the crystal out and you wrap the crystal in your affirmation paper and you keep it in your pocket or in your handbag. You keep it on you, in your bra, whatever.
So, Shibon, thank you for arriving now. To be honest, this is very interesting what Sally is saying, and this is really a good incantation for you to do, Shibon. So yes, replay it after our live, but share for us. Everyone, please share for us because sharing is caring. Hello.
It's also
hello, Edward, Valkyria, Ivy, Karen. Hello, everyone. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for sharing. We'll be doing some readings in a bit, so we just listening for Sally's incantation because it's really good. So you keep the crystal, like you were saying,
wrapped in the incantation paper in your pocket.
So now, basically, you should have just the crystal.
You can use this saying, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling anxious, I'm ready not to feel that way. I want to be protected from feeling that way with love. And so,
that's what you did. I don't want to love anybody again.
It doesn't need to be, I want my soulmate. It doesn't need to be, it needs to be about a loving thing. It can be, I want my son to feel better. I don't want this person to have.
It's something for you and your family, people around you, not just for yourself. But also, so you suggest that we should actually have just one crystal for that effect, basically?
For love, yes. If we're sending out love, yes. If you want to, if we're going to want to send healing, it's a yellow candle and a citrine.
It's for what? Sorry, Charlotte.
If you want to do an affirmation to heal somebody, you use the yellow candle and you use citrine.
Because citrine is for healing. Yes, and it is very good for pains. Guys, if you are having a pain somewhere in your body and you hold the citrines in your hand and put it next to that place in your body, you will see the difference. Citrines will help. Also, yellow candles, they are good to attract good fortune and money. I don't like to use this for money, but at the end of the day, we all got bills to pay. It's not about money. We all got bills to pay. And yellow candle.
It's like when I do the cards. If I get the wealth card, it's not always about you. You're not going to win the lottery, but you're going to have personal wealth, as in you will be able to pay your bills. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we'll attract something better to our lives, especially when we are in bad times like this one at the moment. Yeah, so if anyone wants a card, by the way, please carry on posting the questions. Post, but first share. If you want a card today, you need to share for us. Let me tell you about something else that I like to have in my house to attract good fortune or to attract lucky, to attract that extra money that you need to make sure that you always have that extra money in your pocket. You always have money for food, to put food in your plate. Always have some sunflowers. That's the best plant. you can have in your house is sunflowers. I don't have any at this point, and I've been looking all over town, and I need to make sure that I got sunflowers as soon as possible to help, especially with my business,
Oh,
because
and
sometimes.
you know what? Sunflower heads, as they start to die, the seeds in the middle, yes, of course, we can eat them, but chickens love them. So if you take the heads off, if you know somebody with chickens, give them the heads off the sunflowers.
All right. Oh, I had another one.
The
Let
birds
me
love.
tell you about something else you can do really, really good. When
Mm,
the sunflowers start to dry, on when it's actually dry, so what you will do like a tea. You do like
mm,
a infusion with it, and you will clean every corner in your house or in your business. That's really good. So
mm.
the sunflower, even when it dies, it's got a function. Do like a
Oh
kind
yes,
of infusion or a tea with it, and a tea. I mean, like a kind of a tea to clean the house. All right.
yes, yes. And
Okay, so let's start with
after
Charlotte.
making
Sorry.
after you've made your tea, put the sieve it out and put it in the garden. The birds will eat it in the winter.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And on my diet, I'm starting to eat sunflower seeds.
Mm,
The things
yes.
that people do. Anyway, so let's start. Let's do a reading for Charlotte. But Edward was asking if it's angel cards or tarot. To be honest, I got both today. I decided to use my tarot. Something told me that I should use it, but I'm working with Archangel Michael today too. I do have my angel cards, but today I decide to give them a rest and work with Archangel Michael or my tarot. I will probably use both.
Today I have got my oracle cards, which are Wisdom of Avalon oracle cards, and I have got my fairy cards.
Oh my God, how many decks you have?
Oh no, only these two. It's fine. But yes, I have. I've got my lovely. These are beautiful. Look at those. The
You're
artwork
welcome,
on
Edward.
those. And then I have my fairy cards, which come with very, very straightforward messages straight on them for you. So, gosh,
All right.
they'll be
So
told
let's
with
do a
those.
reading to Charlotte then. Charlotte, I'm going to use my tarot cards. Usually, these tarot cards, I only use them when I do private readings because they are going very deep. So yes, we'll see how it goes. And usually I always take 5 cards at least. We'll see how it goes. Or we'll see if the spirit will give me just one and will tell me everything about you. If you want to make any specific question, please do. If not, we'll just take a card and then we'll see. So should we start with Charlotte, dear
Okay, yeah,
Sally?
yeah. Do you want me to go first?
If you want, go for it. If you're ready,
Okay,
if
yes.
you're ready.
The, I've picked out 3 cards for you from my oracle cards, Charlotte. The first one I picked out is the novice. And the novice comes to warn you that there's somebody around that isn't sort of a bit naive about life and a bit naive about what they're doing. You know, like a toddler putting a finger in the light socket. You know, that you could do themselves a little bit of harm, but it's not out of intent, but it's out of naivety. So just to be a little bit aware in life right now that you're not that child putting the finger in the socket is the warning here. Okay, I feel, because next to that is the word restriction, and you know, you're kind of going to be restricting yourself if you don't make yourself a bit more self-aware about situations going on around you, not to you, around you. Okay, and don't
Yes.
want you don't want to appear as the naive novice in life. Okay, um,
Yeah.
you are the Merlin, so I don't know if you realise your power, my darling, and power of strength in this situation that's going on. Because again, I do feel you're being a little naive. And the Merlin wasn't just a magician; he was a necromancer. He was into alchemist. That's the word. And the alchemists take iron and turn it into gold. So whatever situation you're in right now, you have the ability to turn it from iron into gold. You have the ability to make this a golden opportunity if you're not too naive.
That's very interesting, and I love when we are always connecting me and Sally and our cards. This was the first card of the. I'm doing tarot now. This is I think this is one of the first times I'm doing tarot in the lives. Usually I use oracle or angel cards, and this is the card where you keep fighting, or you got someone that got something against you, and okay, let me just try to put this. I feel that you keep fighting the same fighting all over and over again.
which
I
is a bit,
feel
which is a bit naive. If you can't win, walk away.
exactly. That's why
Yeah,
I was connecting with your card because you are a bit naive. I feel that you should leave that situation because if you leave that situation you're going to put yourself in a much better place, and I feel that you got the upper hand, if you understand what I mean, when you leave that situation. But I do feel that you are being a bit stubborn and you don't want to listen, Charlotte, what people want to tell you, what we are trying to transmit you. So I feel that there is a bit naiveness and a bit of sternness. I feel that you are fighting for a bit of a lost cause, but you feel that you still think that you can save it. This is what I feel. But you should just leave it because it's not doing any good to you or
my,
to anyone.
my darling, if you continue this way, all you will do is end up with egg on your face.
That's it. It's a circle. She will not leave the same place, and their life will not get better.
No.
And like she got the Merlin card, and the Merlin card is so powerful. She needs to remember how powerful she is. So
Oh,
this is why
absolutely.
you gave her that
You
that
are
card.
currently
To
you are
remind.
currently in the state of iron. Go and be golden. You are a golden child.
Hi, Anthony. Yes. All right.
Hello.
How are you, darling? Let's see who is next then. Shibon, are you there? You know what? I'm going to work. I'm sorry, Archangel Michael. I'm going to carry on working with my with my tarot today. It's not
Yeah.
every day. Anthony saying hi, Sally. Okay,
Hello,
let's
Anthony.
do Shibon a card and then we can go to Edwards. What do you say?
Okay.
Shibon O'Rourke. Let's see. Oh, Shibon, let me see. Okay. I will start because this card just fall in my lap, and this one is for
Oh.
Shibon. She, so, darling, you've been giving an opportunity here, but it's not. You've been giving an opportunity here. You're not listening what that opportunity is trying to tell you. This is what I feel. And you might lose some other opportunities because you're not listening what this one is saying. I'm not going to take any more cards because this one is already saying a lot, and there is an opportunity here, but you're not listening. And if you don't listen, sometimes a small opportunity or when someone open a small window, that means that other opportunities that will come with that one will just pass by your side. So keep an eye on that opportunity that is coming into your life, and just try to sink it in, try to absorb it, before you do something that you're going to regret. So this is what the message I got for you, Shibon. Lots of love and light.
I think the
Thank you
opportunity.
for sharing, guys.
I,
Thank you.
I think the opportunity she's having is coming is about love as well.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I've got restriction, and then I've got the dog, and the dog is someone offering her unconditional love, and she's not looking.
Sally, let me just tell you that there is like a beeping. You know the beeping that you had once. I think it's you don't have another headphones there.
No.
Maybe next. If you don't, let's try next time.
Okay. Hang on a second. I'll change.
It's all right if you don't worry about it. Just to see if you're very welcome, Anthony and Edward. Just give us a second. You will be the next one to have a reading.
Hang on. Is it my microphone?
Is it your microphone? And I'm quite excited because Edward, he never been read. Can you imagine? I can hear you now. She just left me. Let me see what the cards say for Edward. Edward, do you have a specific question? Actually, I don't need to. All right. Edward, Let me. Edward, Sally, are you there? I can listen to you, so I'm going to do this reading for Edward because this card just fell on my lap. My tarot was missing me and decided to work with me very well today instead of Archangel Michael. Uh, or I'm just being silly now. Anyway, so Edward, you got the card of the dead. For those that don't know, while I'm trying to get back to Sally because I can't hear Sally. Edward, I hope you can hear me. Yes. So for those who don't know, the card of the dead, it's not a bad thing because people think, oh my God, someone is going to die. No, the card of the dead means that a situation finally is going to end. It's going to be the death of a situation, and to start something new, to start something fresh. And I believe that you are finally finishing a chapter on your life, Edward. There is a chapter that is ending, that comes to an end. I feel it's a big chapter that you really need to put an end to it. It's I feel that is a bit painful, but it's a process that you will feel relieved when you realize about that. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe something else, but I feel that it's the beginning of a new chapter in your life that is going to bring much and much more than this last one. So it's actually a good thing, Edward. I hope you can relate with what I'm saying. This is just a short reading.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, all right, darling. So this is just a short reading, Edward, and it's just the end of a chapter for some better one to start. This is what I want to say, which is quite good. You know, it's very good. I hope you can relate with what I said. You welcome, Shibon. So I don't know if you got anything for Edward.
Yes,
Edward.
Edward, I have got the focus card for you right now, and the focus card is reminding you that you need to focus on which path you want to take in life right now. We have the Bard. You're a very entertaining, lovely person, by the way. Whatever your path takes you on, you need to go with your heart and your passion, and that's the advice right now. Ignore the goblin that's around you. There's someone with a bit of wounded end. You see that horrible face? Wounded ego around you. Someone that's jealous, that likes to stick their tongue out, and just ignore them because you know what you're good at. You know this is what you're meant to be doing. So stop listening to those who are jealous.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's what we need to do in life. All right, let's see who is next that wants some readings. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I'm just trying to see what else can I give you in terms of spells, of incantations that you can do, something easy. One that I did that is quite, this one is very nice. Before we carry on with the readings, I'm going to give you one which I love to work with bay leaves. Especially if you got a business, this is really good to attract money for your business, to open doors. Bay leaves, something that you can just burn at home. Just burn 3 bay leaves, next to your business. This is really good. What you can do with the bay leaves is pick up 3 bay leaves. This is something for the wishes, that you can make 3 wishes, 3 bay leaves, yeah? You write in each bay leaf a wish. You can say, I want a house, I want a car, 3 in each one, and each 3 of them. So what you're going to do, you're going to boil this. It needs to be at 7 p.m. in the night. You need to boil the 3 bay leaves. Let them boil. Ask for it. Ask with passion what you are asking, what you want, what you're manifesting. Ask with passion and let it boil and boil. And while it's boiling, ask with your strength and energy. So what you're going to do after is you're going to keep that water. Let it cool down first because it's very hot, as obvious. When it cools down, don't burn your fingers, as obvious. Take the 3 bay leaves, leave them outside, like to catch the energy of the universe, the 3 bay leaves. In the morning, the first thing you're going to do is take a shower, like a normal shower. you're going to put the 3 bay leaves in a safe corner of your house, like for example a wardrobe, for example, like in the middle of your clothes, a place that you don't touch much, like
Hmm.
in the bottom of a wardrobe, for example. And
Yeah,
then you're going to take the shower and you're going to put that cold water. You can warm up a bit if you want, as obvious, from your shoulders to your toes, and it's amazing. If it can work in 3 days, it can work in 1 month. It doesn't matter how long it takes to work, but it's a very powerful and super simple. It's an incantation, basically, a spell, basically.
yeah.
But it's super powerful. I love to work with bay leaves. Yeah.
Um, I know one lady that used the pink candle affirmation that I described earlier, and she kept the crystal on her after the candle had got burnt down, and she wanted to have her true love soulmate come into her life, and she met him within 2 months of burning her candle.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's it.
So it does attract the right energy towards you, that's for sure.
Oh
All
yes.
these things, absolutely beautiful. Use
Some
the energies of the universe, is how I put it.
That's it. Sometimes it takes longer, Sometimes it takes longer because it's looking for the perfect one for you. So
Oh
sometimes
yes,
and then people start to get anxious about that spell and put some energies there that takes longer to happen. So this happens too. If people start to get anxious, oh my God, it never happens, and this makes all the process go a bit delayed. So
oh
just do the
absolutely.
things and
You
forget
have
about them.
yes, exactly. Just
Forget about them.
put that crystal in the
Send it to the
bag,
universe.
in your purse that you carry with you each day. Keep the crystal there and forget about it. Yes,
Yeah, and that's it. Send the energy to the universe, let the universe work, forget about it. Because or else your energy is going to collide and then it's going to delay the process. The other day I did
absolutely.
something for a friend, and the day after he had it was about a job, and the day after he had a job, a good job. Someone offered him a good job, and I was
Yeah.
even me, I was quite surprised
Oh, they
how
do
fast
work.
it worked.
They do work. That's for sure. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes. Um, and I just I started to believe in this more and more as time has gone on, because it's just such beautiful. Uh, Mother Nature and Mother Earth provide us with these tools.
Oh yes, I'm like that. I'm more and more learning and asking. And you know what? I've been very connected with the sea all my life. Lately, I'm connecting more and more with Mother Nature. I bought my first, besides my drums, I bought my first. Oh, where is it? Right here. I bought my first shamanic drum. I don't even know anything about shamanic. I don't have any qualifications, but I
No.
bought. And you don't imagine the power, Sally,
Oh, it's
when I
amazing.
start to play my bongs. I feel that my guides come straight away, and if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm having a bad day, it will go just from playing the. And I'm like, wow, wow. So I feel that I want to go to nature and just do this. I want to do a video.
I tell you, I have a pagan friend who lives near the sea, and I contacted them regarding saying that I felt that I needed a specific something for protection over energy levels. And he said, I knew I needed to pick this up. And on his walk on the beach, he'd found a little crystal, and he thought, I need that for somebody's energy levels. And then I contacted him after that day, and he went, I knew someone needed this. It's really weird. He saw it. I needed it. He just
Oh,
knew
that's it.
someone would need it
Yes.
instinctively. Yeah.
And
Um,
sorry, go on.
and he does some wonderful sealed protection and energy level things that you physically wear. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing what he does. I don't know how to
Oh,
do it myself, but so I just anything like that where you're connecting and using candles are natural. Wax is a natural product. We beeswax, specifically beeswax candles. So and
oh
also
yes.
they're just so powerful. Um, and crystals are natural, bay leaves are natural. It may be actually you
That's
saying
it.
about bay leaves make me want smile because using bay leaves will protect you from the bailiff.
Oh yeah, that's actually quite funny. That's quite
Yes.
funny, honestly. That's
So
quite fun.
yeah,
Let me just do a reading to Michelle Elmore. Are you still there? Because I suddenly read your name and there was a card that fall as soon as I read Michelle Elmore name. Sorry, Sally. And let
that's
me tell you
okay.
something about something that I learned about the crystals is because I was like, do I keep losing my crystals? And someone told me it's because they already had the use for you and someone else need them.
Oh yes.
So that's quite funny. Someone else needed, yeah.
Yeah.
You're very welcome, my dear. Okay, Michelle, I need to tell you this. I need to give you this card. This is the card of betrayal.
Yeah,
It
you're
can be.
that's in the
This,
back.
this is the card of betrayal, Michelle. Backstabbing doesn't matter if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, if it's a relationship. It can be a friendship or even someone in the family. But I got this card of the betrayal here. So, or you already had it, someone already betrayed you, or I want to call for your attention to say that be careful. All right, maybe someone it's not what they look like. So let me know if you relate with this card. Also, I'm still waiting for Edward to mention anything about this reading, about the final chapter and the card of the dead. Probably already left. But Michelle, let us know if you can connect with this card. And
Yeah.
then Sally, I don't know if what you got for her. I do like
Well,
this
I
mix of
just
cards.
I just got for Michelle got the truth card, my darling. So it's like
She'll find out the truth.
yeah, no, also she knows the truth instinctively, but she's kind of ignoring it right now. You know
Yeah.
deep down the truth of this situation. You know they might be saying to you, "Oh, don't! I would
And this
never
is the
do that to
situation.
you. How can you believe that? I would never do that to you." Is out of their mouths right now. You know the truth. You know they are lying.
Yes. Guys, honestly, me and Sally, we don't prepare this. We just
And
connect with each
we have
other.
we have the spider card for you as well, my darling. And a spider is like when you. This is you, and you're putting your life together at the moment, like the web, and creativity projects. They're all about you. You just are such a wonderful, creative, lovely person. Do not let this backstabbing person ruin that for you. I feel this is
Yeah.
affecting your work life. So come on, don't let it happen because you are fantastic. You're just such a creative, wonderful person.
Yes, don't forget about that. Don't forget about that, Michelle. I think this was really important message that you really need to listen. That's why as soon as I read your name, this card just came out, and what Sally said, it matched everything with your current situation, which each sorry. Oh, I lost my words now because I was reading
Don't
Edward's
worry.
message. Yes, but I think you really needed to listen this message, and that's why people come here, and that's why we give this message. Especially
Now,
we are in a time of
Edward, you've avoided it, but then we instinctively read for you. So that means that you needed to hear what we had to say. So play this back later.
yes, because it's what you just said in this message, Edward, is got to do with the message that we gave you. It
Yes.
came out the card of the dead, but you need to go back and read again the
So,
message
yeah.
because
So
it's
once
actually got to do with what you just said.
oh yeah, after this live, play when we post it, play it back. You will
Go to
see.
50 minutes and you can 50 minutes around that and you can hear it again. All right,
Yes.
my darlings, let's see who is next. Let's do Valkyria. Valkyria, you still there, darling? Valkyria E. Darling Charlotte, I'm not sure because I don't even remember I do the readings and then I carry on doing other readings. I don't remember what I just said. Okay.
We are,
You know what?
we are a vessel with the message. We do not retain them. It comes through us.
We don't.
For,
Yes.
it is
So
for
so
you.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should ask a particular question. That's why I ask people, why don't you make just a specific question instead of us being just here? I'm not going to do a full reading, because it takes me half an hour or 1 hour. I'm just doing mini readings. Edward, let me just tell you something. You need to listen the message because it match with what you just saying. All right, it match quite a lot. So go 2 minutes. I think it's around 50 when we did your reading, or maybe 48, 49. Yeah, if you want to just pass when we finish this live and go and
Yes.
have a look because it match.
Yes,
It's a
it
mini
does.
reading, guys. This is just mini readings. If you want a full reading, you can just message me or Sally. Just go to our page and you can have like a private reading. And don't take us wrong, it's just the way it is. We are doing this because we love you guys and you've been supporting so much. I had someone today that came to my send me a message and she said, "Oh, can you do me a reading?" And I said, "Yes, of course I can do you a reading. I send my prices. I got my time. I send my prices. When I'm doing the lives with all my pleasure, all my love. But if people go to my
I,
message and they
I
want
did,
private reading, my friend, yeah,
and this is utterly amazing. Think about it. We're both international psychics. We're both television psychics. And we're
yeah.
both here giving our time every week for
But
free.
people don't realize that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's all right. It's all right. You
Yeah.
know what? God gives me so much for that, and I'm so appreciative.
I love doing this. I absolutely love
I
it.
love it. And I meet
Because,
so many
because
people.
well, I adore you, so that's half the fun.
I meet so many amazing people. Honestly, Sally, I got my Facebook family. I got amazing people. I talk with Deborah. I talk with Anthony. I talk with Sean, Siobhan. I talk with Siobhan almost every day. I got my family and my Facebook family, and they are all amazing. All right,
Yeah.
we don't have much time. Let's do some more readings. Okay, let's take a card for Deborah. Deborah Smith. Just a card.
Okay,
Deborah.
Deborah.
Just, oh, Deborah, you feeling very alone, darling? I feel that you are feeling alone. I feel that you are not being able to control your emotions at this point, or it's like you don't want to accept, maybe because you are afraid. This card, it's not what it's saying, but I'm getting some message from the guides that you are avoiding your emotions. This is what I'm feeling. This card is about you are leaving a situation, you are abandoning a situation, or you are feeling abandoned. But I feel that you also you closed up yourself in a way that is hard to reach you and you don't trust. So there is a lot going on, and this is all love related. This is what I feel.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I've got two emotional cards and one. Right, okay, we have the goblin again, but unfortunately, Deborah, this is you right now. You are trying to go at the whole world.
I just love that. Deborah, she's like, I don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't
I will.
care.
I don't want it.
Oh, yeah, you can all off. Yes. Anyway, so
You can opt off.
yes, exactly. Now, the advice cards, my darling, is if you want inner peace, inner wealth, and wealth isn't always about money here. This is about you feeling better about yourself and the world again. You've got to start letting go of this. Somehow releasing this negativity, whatever that is. Okay, go and stand in the shower and imagine all that feeling going down the drain with the water. Okay, release it. Just, I don't know, go and punch a punching bag and scream at it. Whatever is your way of releasing, get rid of the negativity.
You know what? Let me teach you just something very quick that you can do. It's related with letting go.
Okay.
Let me just teach you all this. Guys, listen, because it's small things. Usually what I teach is things that you got at home. I got a new YouTube channel that I'm trying to work on it, just teaching this kind of spells. But I'm not sure because I already got so many things going on. We'll see if I got time to work on it. And it's about letting go. So let me check what day is it. I think it's on Monday. On Mondays, what you can do to let go, to get rid of all the bad energies and things around your house, even like enviness and jealousy and these kind of emotions that don't belong in your life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
on Monday, sorry, go on.
if you check on my page, Monday just gone, I did a lovely little self meditation you can do. It takes less than 5 minutes. So even if you're in a really tense situation, sit still and do this.
Oh yes, you can do a 5 minutes meditation.
Watch it back on my channel. This little mini meditation, and it just helps you not speak in anger. It helps you relax. It helps you deal with little situations as you come across them.
Oh yes, go on and follow Sally on her page because she do a lot. Does readings and meditations too. Let me just finish this on a Monday. This is for your house, especially for your house because it's the place where you are, where you should feel safe. Put salt on rocks in every holes that you got, like the toilet, the sink. Um, Let me see, where where you wash your dishes, where you wash your hands, every kind of these holes. Because I don't know if some of you know, but most probably know. If you leave your toilet seat open, the energies, dark energies, come from there and from these holes. So all these kind of holes, like sink, the one where you wash your hands and wash
Oh
your
yes,
dishes, they should be blocked because
always
the dark
people.
energies come from there.
No, also,
Put salt.
with feng shui, if you close your toilet seats, keep the lids down, and put plugs in your plug holes, it stops money from going out of your house.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, that's good. I will do that. So
Yeah,
you just need to block it, and the money will not leave my house.
and
I need that.
make sure the lid on the toilet is down. All the toilets have to have the lid on closed.
I'm going to tell that to my partner. That's a good excuse, and my kids too. And let me just tell you. So
It
what you will
stops
do is
money going out.
you will put a salt on rocks, and you leave it for an hour on Mondays in every hole for an hour, and then you just put some water just to raise it and then dry it. And it's just something simple, something you got at your house, and it can make the difference. So
Yeah,
go on, Sally.
but
Let's
yes,
do just a few more readings because we need to
every
go. We
every
need.
time water flows out of the house, it takes money with it.
It makes sense. Uh, that's why, in a way, about the salt bath, that we shouldn't do it, like, to be fair, we shouldn't do it more than twice or 3 times a year
Hmm?
because it does take the bad energies. Of
Yeah.
course, it gets rid, but also takes the money with it.
Hmm?
So that's why I try not to do many salt
No,
baths.
it's good to do it, and it's but the rest of the year, as you say, it's a good. It keeps your house warmer in the winter, keeping the loose lids down. Because obviously the water goes out into a cold pipe. You have it, all your heat goes down,
Yes,
and
salt on rock.
yeah. So yes, salt on rocks. Yes.
Or
Uh,
the Himalayan salt, that's quite big chunky ones. That's
oh
that's
yes,
fine with
and
it too.
also putting salt rocks in the four corners of your house protects your house.
Yes, or if you put like a glass with salt and some charcoal in the middle, oh
Yeah.
my God, it's amazing the effects of it. It cleans your house, and what I found. I do this kind of work. Sometimes I put them in my house, and people come to my house less and less. You know what I mean? Because that kind of works that I put in my house, like salt, for example, and people, they got so many bad vibrations. No matter how good they are or how they pretend to be, that people don't come to my house. I don't have many people coming to my house. Besides now that we are in lockdown, as obvious, because
Yeah.
the salt keeps them away, keeps
It
the
keeps
bad
the
people away.
negative. Yeah, it keeps the negative people away. That's for
That's
sure.
it.
Absolutely. Um, it's like if you feel that your house is full of a little bit of a negative energy, you can do your cleansing however way you want to do it. Some people use the sage cleansing, some use a white candle and a feather for cleansing, just going around clockwise cleansing your whole house. But the last
Yeah.
room you stay in, you have an open window to send whatever negativity goes out the
Yes.
window. Um,
Something that I read very funny is like,
but
don't light sage with your with your
Fire
window
alarm.
closed because it's the spirit running around in your room
Oh, yes, you want it out the window.
because it can't come out.
Sage or I use a white candle cleansing. So, because with sage I set off my fire alarms. So I just, use the white
Oh,
candle. But
that happens.
when you're doing cleansing, leave the window open. They go out the window, as you say. They're not spinning around the room then. And you put the candle, you end at that window. That's the last place you are cleansing.
Yeah.
But you then, if you put salt in all four corners, and also if any doors that go to the outside, your front door, your garden door, whatever doors you have going out to the outside, put a line of salt along the inside of those doors, and a line of salt inside along the window you've ended at. So,
Okay,
and all the
so let me ask you.
doesn't come back in. It stops the negative.
But you know what I found? That's why I don't put a line of salt in my door, because I feel that the salt, besides don't let the energies come, which is good, doesn't let the money also come into your door, and that's what I'm afraid.
No, exactly. It is only a temporary thing, so that those dark energies don't immediately come back into your house. They are banished completely. So you put the salt there for 24 hours, then you hoover it up.
Okay, so you just cleanse it and that's it. Yeah,
it's like you saying you only do it a couple of times a year. You should never do that too often. You shouldn't.
You should need to, and I do prefer to work with sage. And now I got my. So don't anyone mess with me now, because I will not.
That reminds me. 1 minute, I will show you something I use as well.
Go on, because we need to go.
I use my singing bowl. 1 second.
Oh, I got my singing bowl too. Let me see yours.
If you want to quickly cleanse a recharge crystal, singing bowls are great.
Let me see yours. Oh, you got the small one.
I got the little one. But you can put a crystal inside. So you can put a crystal inside.
Yeah. I got one of them too. Oh.
Yeah. I
got my little one.
There we go. I just use my little one like that for recharging a crystal. It quickly recharges crystals. It gets
so you put the crystal inside. Yeah.
Inside, and it recharges the crystal.
These ones is also good with water. If you put water inside, it's also good for cleanse the house.
Absolutely.
I want to buy them in all the colors.
A friend of mine has got a handmade Tibetan copper singing bowl, and it's like absolutely amazing sound. It's like such a deep energy, and he'll get you to lie down and put it on your stomach and play it, and you just vibrate the whole way through.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love singing bowls. Yes.
I want to have a collection, but they are so expensive. And my first one, can you believe that people were so envy from my first one, the crystal, that as soon as I put it on the floor, very smooth, it broke into pieces, and it cost me almost 100 pounds. I was fuming.
No.
It was enviness. Some people put, their envy eyes on it. So this one now, I'm always careful because they are very expensive. So, and I want to buy all the chakras. I think this is it's the heart chakra. This one, yes. And I want to buy all the chakras. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, my darling, we need to go. We've been here for a while. Edward,
crown chakra.
All right. I don't know. This one was the first one. Because when I came to this house where I am now, almost 5 years ago, this house was haunted, and I couldn't sleep for one month, and I didn't have the the development that I got now. So I had
Yeah,
to ask someone to come to my house. But before that, in that month that it was haunted and I couldn't sleep, I tried everything. I tried singing bowls. I didn't try sage because I didn't work with sage in that time. This was five
yeah.
years ago. I used to do just incense. I didn't work with lots of things that I work now, as obvious. And I had to actually pay someone to come to my house, and then I said, you know what, I need to learn all these because that's it, that's enough. I don't want to be in that situation ever again. But
I,
didn't work because
I,
it was so
I,
heavy my house.
I use this because it's a crown chakra one, and I use it to if I go again. I used to use it when I go to big events because it would cleanse my little area before I did readings. But then it also shut down the area a little bit, so like closing of the third eye. So it's good
But
for
yours
any.
make really a good noise and a
Yes,
good sound.
it's really good for. I found
It's better than this one.
just doing the literally just doing the re-energizing of the crystals it's best for.
All right.
Yeah,
This one,
yeah.
I don't know, it doesn't make too much, too much like yours, and yours is quite small too. It's bigger than mine, but
You literally have to have it on just really flat fingers for it to sound.
mine doesn't make too much like yours. Yours gets lots of
If
vibration.
you give it a tap first, like that, and then bring the sound.
Um,
So you,
Edward, the ones we got, it's metal. Yours is metal, right, Sally?
yes,
Metal, yeah. And this one is crystal. You know, these ones are the crystal ones, which it's similar. You know, it's a similar, but it's just the difference. One is metal and the other one is crystal. Let me
Edward,
just.
Edward, I've had all sorts of hauntings I've had to deal with, from some very nasty situations to some loving situations to everything in between. So if you need,
You was asking about mine in my house.
all right,
When I came to my house, there was lots of portals open, and I didn't know how to close them in that time. So someone had to close them. I could listen a child playing with the ball. I didn't have any ball here, but I could listen the ball all night rolling around. The lights flipping. I don't want to talk about it. Honestly, it was a horrible month. I couldn't sleep. I was so tired.
we have two
Yeah,
dogs now.
and I know. Look at Phil came to see you. Oh, anyway, we need to go. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for coming to Edward, and it was nice to meet you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Shibon.
Nice to see you all.
Nice to see you all. Thank you so much for participating. Please join the Black Cat TV to carry on following. And also don't forget to follow Sally's Hamilton page. And you know what I want to buy, Sally? Before we go, I want to buy because he's talking about that's cute. He's talking about the EMF. I want to buy all that kind of material, darling, and go like do ghost hunting. You could come with me.
Yes. Oh yes, you don't need EMF with me there. But yes, and my page is Sally Ann Psychic Medium. Yeah.
Yes, Sally Hunt. Sorry, I need to write. I need to write that before next time we start. Just or send me a message so I can just have it here.
Sally then
Creative
Ann, then Psychic then Medium, and that's my page.
I can't write it now, but I will next time. Sorry, send me a message so I make sure I have a banner instead of having just follow Sally Hamilton. Probably they can get to you just through Sally Hamilton.
Oh yes,
Page.
if you go, Sally Hamilton's my private page, so you won't get to see much, but you'll see a link to my like page. Yes. So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, my darlings, thank you so much. Shibon is right, and I love to work with Sally. Shibon was saying that we bounce people off each other like magic. That's so cute.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shibon.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light from us, and have a lovely weekend and week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, bye-bye. Take care.